Hi everybody, we are back for another video in the installment of signs in the houses. So we're doing Taurus in the 11th house right now, and the 11th house is ruled by the sign of Aquarius, and it's represented by groups, or it represents groupings, friendships, um, charity organizations, or organizations in general. It's the house of, like, Aquarius is the people's people of the zodiac sign. I mean, the zodiac chart or whatever, They're the sign that's like the people's people, okay? It roots friendships, the 11th house. All right, so we're going to get one card for good characteristics or positives about Taurus in the 11th house. We're going to get one card for negatives about Taurus in the 11th house, and one card for, pardon me, the advice. Okay, let me get one card, please, and thank you. That was a full three. I don't do it like that. I ain't doing it like that. Okay, if it's supposed to come out, it will come out. I really don't feel like it was supposed to come out. Like, I stared at it way too long. Taurus in the 11th house, you might come off a little bitter, or you see? Okay, so we got happiness. You might come off really like, oh yeah, but that you're probably truly very friendly. Okay, that was the Moon card, the Judgment, and the Queen of Swords, I believe. All right, let me just make sure. If that was supposed to come out, it'll come out. All right, so one card for advice for Taurus in the 11th house, please. Yeah, Taurus in the 11th house, you might have the tendency to leave people out. Because I got two cards. I got the Five of Swords at first. I didn't really want to take that one. And I got the Five of Pentacles. And I didn't feel like taking that one either. But people might be like weary of, or be leery of, making people feel like you're kind of making people in group settings or your friend groups, making them feel lesser than. Be weary of making them feel like, because you might not think this, but other people might look at you and be like, you think you're better than the rest of us. Like, let's not go there, okay? There's too many of the Five of Swords or whatever, and the Five of Pentacles, too much of the leaving people out in the cold or cutting people off type of card, or defeat or loss. Too much of that was trying to come out. So beware of that. All right. So we got the Ten of Cups for your positives, the Queen of Pentacles for your negatives, and the Devil card for your advice. I might get a what is it called? A clarifying card for the Devil card. But let's get to it. Okay, so for your positives, we've got the Ten of Cups. You're probably like a real light shined. Like, you're probably, you probably bring rainbows and bubbles to your friends, or when you're in group settings, people probably are like, they probably light up around you. This is probably what you guys do when you see each other. Like, I saw the sun. Ding, 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 ding. I saw the sun. Who's that? Cyndi Lauper? I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm telling my age, but I really don't know because that's really not in my age bracket. I think that was like a 70s, 80s song. But you might bring that old classic, like, we're friends, you know? Now I'm getting another song. You might be real jovial. I'm getting the Wayans Brothers introduction song. We're brothers. We're brothers and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five. So you guys might be really like just a joy to be around, okay? And you probably get this from your friends as well. All right? So that's beautiful. For the negative, we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So beware of people that might see you or might try to befriend you or might try to, group themselves, associate themselves with you just because of how much prosperity you bring around you. Look at this beautiful energy. When people grow things out of their heart chakra, they grow immensely. They grow, what Ti say, expeditiously. Okay, so people probably see you and be like, oh yeah, if I get close to that person, if I rub shoulders with that person, I'm gonna be banking just like them. All right, so beware of that. It's hard to hide beauty and fertility and prosperity and overall a lovely sense of being about yourself, but be careful to not show that to everybody, because there are people in the world, there are people that might be honestly placed in our lives to teach us lessons such as don't trust everyone, such as don't overshare, or else your bank will go empty. Your energy bank, your money bank, your food bank, your bank of prosperity, and your life force of which you pull from yourself to bring this light to others. People might see that and they're not going to tell you. So you have to really vet your friends. You can't don't just become part of any organization or anything off of like any grouping, any friend group, uh like I said, any organization or any friend group based off of what you're sensing on the outside. Make sure you vet these organizations and or these people. Make sure you really, you don't let people in, because one thing I know about a Taurus energy, they don't want to let go. Once they're in, they're in. So someone might not necessarily be that great for you, or a group might not necessarily be that great for you, and you might be like, oh man, well, I'm kind of stuck here, so I gotta stay in this stuck, obsessed, depressed, overeating, overindulging type of vibe, over smoking, over drinking, over sexing, just doing things to the maximum where it's not a healthy thing. I don't care if you shop to get your gigs off. I don't care if you sunbathe to get your gigs off. Anything done overdoing anything is not a good thing. I don't care if you drink too much water. If you drink too much water, you're gonna flush out all your minerals and nutrients, So just be careful not to uh, stay in something just because it gives you such a great feeling. Okay. Remember, there's a balance to everything. Okay. What goes up must come down. There's a pro and a con to everything. But you have this beautiful energy, Taurus in the 11th house. So be fruitful and multiply in moderation. All right. Pardon me. So, health is wealth. Love yourselves. Uh, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think about this reading, and tell me how I did. Okay, because a true friend would tell somebody how they did. Take care, y'all. Bye.